Hey there, wild ones. Welcome or welcome back to That Wild Spark YouTube channel. Kat here with a new timeless collective reading, meaning no matter when you come across this message and it resonates with you, it is for you. All of the readings on this channel are love readings for all the signs, all the people, all the time. So again, if you have been called into this love message, or if you've been wondering about love, then this message is for you. I do hope that you are having a fabulous morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are in the world, and that life is treating you the bestest. Is that a word? I don't know. We're going to go with it. Also, I do want to say, a little embarrassing here, but my stomach has been growling like crazy. I just got off a phone call and the person I was talking to was like, "Is that your stomach?" And yeah, it was. So if you hear my stomach growling, I don't know. I don't know what's going on with it. Yeah. Hopefully you won't. Excuse me, still have a little bit of the cough also. But hopefully you won't. But if you do, just know that that's what it is. My stomach has been talkative today. So, all right. Ooh, somebody is lost. Let's see. What else is coming through? Your person, whoever you came to this message for here, wild ones, they are feeling lost. Oh, they're heartbroken. Somebody's heartbroken over you. They had a realization. We're going to get into it, but they're heartbroken over you, okay? They're in lockdown, mental prison, confined. So they're like stuck in their head. They're feeling lost. There's a potential you ghosted them, blocked them, cut them off, and they don't know what the F to do, not only with themselves, but with their time, with their thoughts. It's like they're heartbroken, okay? Somebody's heartbroken over you. They're not really too sure kind of what happened. So if you're here during the preview, maybe put down in the description or the comment box down below what happened. What did you ghost them? Also, I'm getting an energy that potentially you guys ghosted each other, or you guys just almost like a power struggle. I don't know why this is coming through, but it's almost like you guys had a power struggle. Like you both wanted the other one to chase you, and then neither one of you did. Isn't that interesting? Almost like a both of you ghosting, but for one of you, and actually maybe for both of you, but for sure for your person, the person you came to this message for here, wild ones, they're like, what the F happened? WTF? Okay, they're heartbroken. They're like, what happened? Why did my wild one stop talking to me? Stop, right? And they're in this mental hell, if you will. So somebody's in a mental hell, feeling heartbroken over you. There was this cut off kind of energy or this ghosted energy. They're feeling lost, but it feels like it could be mutual and you guys might have ghosted each other. I don't know why that's coming through, but it's very interesting kind of energy, okay? You have a realization coming through, awareness, finding out, coming to light. So I want you to notice that all of these cards are darker except for this one. So there is that... it's almost like there's the black and white energy, right? Like the ghosting, the cutting off, the feeling confined or in lockdown or what have you. And then that realization, it's like it's crystal clear all of a sudden. And it almost feels like something, I don't know, maybe you say something, maybe they message you and you finally respond, or maybe they message you or you message them and it's like, oh, silly us, we did that too, we ghosted each other, or we just both stopped talking. Or it could be that your person messages you and you're like, I just didn't hear from you, so I didn't, right? Like it's no big deal kind of energy, but they're it feels like they're very much feeling. I go, okay, but there is a realization that's going to come to light. Again, it feels like they message you and say, hey, what happened? Why'd you ghost me or what? And you're like, yeah, really, you just didn't talk to me, so I just didn't talk to you, almost kind of energy. I left you alone kind of energy. And they're like lost, thinking, what happened? What did I do? What did I say? What happened? Why did they do that? And there's a potential wild one that you're just like, I just didn't hear from you, so I just kind of let it be, right? Almost like not gonna bark up a tree that doesn't want me to kind of energy. I don't know, that's wild. the verbiage coming through there like that, but it's like you guys were both really into each other, but you guys wanted each other to chase the other one. So your person's feeling heartbroken. They're feeling cut off. They're feeling like what have you, right? And they're a bit, there's that threatened energy, embarrassed appearance. It's like they're embarrassed that almost like they message you like, WTF, what happened? Right? Like very much in their head and almost aggressive, like what happened? Did it, accusatory even. And then they realize that it was, and then they're embarrassed. They're like, oh, well, I kind of came off really strong. Now my wild one probably doesn't want to. And they have that realization, right? It comes to light that they're like, oh, and then they become very aware. And then they're embarrassed because, oh crap, I look like a clown, right? I look like a clown because I got so crazy because I didn't hear from them for a few days or a few, a week or a few weeks or whatever it was, and got really into my head, okay? And didn't realize that it really wasn't that big of a deal. So then they're recalling, reminiscing, memories returning. They want to come back. They want to reconnect. They're remembering little conversations that you had. Now, this could have been that you guys only talked for a couple weeks or a couple months, or it could have been a couple years. I really don't know, but it feels like it was newer, and they're like recalling like things that you said or things that happened, or they want to like reach out, but then they're like, if I reach out of the blue, does it mean this and that? Right? Because it's like they have egg on their face. They're remembering, right? They're reminiscing. They want to come back. They're in this space of wanting to return or returning. Okay, so be ready for that. But they're feeling heartbroken. They're not understanding what happened, but it comes through that realization, right after, and they're gonna show back up. So I mean, I don't know. It sounds like maybe you just were like, yeah, cool, or whatever. Or maybe there was something about friendship put out there, right? And, or, I mean, there could have been anything that happened, but your person, it feels like you guys ghosted each other potentially, and both wanted the other to chase the other. So however this comes out, can you forgive me? So see, this is that energy, that person, your person here, wild ones, reminiscing and being like, oh, well, shoot. So neither one of us messaged each other. Oh, well, shoot. There's nothing that happened. I just didn't message them first. Oh, well, shoot. Can you forgive me? Can we like talk again? Can we like hang out? Because I really miss talking to you. You were the only person, whatever it may be, right? They're going to come back and ask you to forgive them. I feel so free with you, right? They feel like they can tell you anything, that they don't have to hide things or put a mask on, and that you're not judging them. It feels very much like you guys have had similar lives, hardships, or challenges that you've overcome, and that you guys actually potentially would make a good matching because you have similar scars and similar scabs and similar scars. I don't know why that's coming through, but for some of you that will make perfect sense, and they feel free with you because they don't feel like they have to hide things or pretend who they are or who they have been or what they've been through. It feels like they can be open and honest and really connect with you, but they're feeling embarrassed because it feels like they just got a little in over their head, and they're feeling heartbroken. Okay, so they're definitely heartbroken over you. I wanted you to make a move. See, this is it right here. I wanted you to make a move. This is exactly it. Like you guys wanted each other to chase each other, or you wanted them to chase you and they wanted you to chase them. And then when you didn't, it was like you guys ghosted each other. And potentially you were like, yeah, cool. All right. Well, that was fun while it lasted. And they were like, oh crap, now in their head, right? And feeling embarrassed and feeling as if they lost the potential, love of their life or what have you. Even if this is brand new, it's like there was this opening that they really wanted to take, but they wanted you to come after them. And then when you didn't, they were like, yeah, well, and then the realization set in, right? Either that you weren't going to chase them, and then they're like, oh crap, what happened? Stuck in their head and what have you, right? And or they message you and you're like, oh, well, you didn't message me, so I didn't message you. And they're like, oh man, right? I may have been part of this. Okay. Now we also got fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So that might be your signs, might be their signs. You might have placements. They might have placements in the kind of the fire signs here. Also, again, this came out, I think the last time I used just the color deck or a portion of it. So I have a mixed deck this time. So this may be, I can't remember if it was on this channel or the main channel, Stars Aligned Oracle, but check that out. Okay, there is going to be a change coming in spring. Check out the last reading with that either on this channel here or Stars Aligned Oracle, because there could be more in it, because this card did just recently come out with some other fire energy. So that's interesting that could go together. But spring, there could be change. We're in spring at the time of recording this. Of course, this is a timeless reading, but you will be, if you haven't already, hearing from them very, very soon. This person is going to reach out here, wild ones, because they don't know what's happening or what's going on. That realization is going to be coming through if it hasn't already. And believe me, they're going to be very embarrassed. Okay, let's see if we can get some information here, how you might know that this is for you, or who this person that this message is about is referring to. Okay, we're going to get, what, 3 cards out? Let's shoot for 3. We've already got 1 here. So you got Snapchat. So is Snapchat still a thing? I don't know. I don't follow any of that stuff. But you might have met them on Snapchat. Or that may be where kind of that interest or that, right, where you guys connected, Snapchat. So Snapchat might have to do it. That might let you know just who this person is or who this message is referring to. Snapchat. And the second one, you have food eating competitions. Ooh, I like that one. You could have met at a fair or during a food eating competition of some sort. You could have been doing the competition. They could have been doing the competition. You both could have been doing the competition. One or the other might have won. That might have been what sparked your interest in each other. Ooh, I love it. I love it. I love it. The last one you have here is using empty liquor bottles as decoration. Okay, so home and garden kind of show or something like that, maybe sparked a conversation. Maybe one or both of you do that and you're like, oh, hey, cool, I do that too, or however that comes through. But there is that energy. Some of you, I mean, some of you actually may have been picking up empty bottles, liquor bottles to use as decoration, or even going around to local bars or lounges, and this person might have worked there, or vice versa, you might have worked there, something like that. But this overall, your person is heartbroken, and it feels like you ghosted each other. So get ready if you haven't already had some contact, because they're going to be showing up here very soon. Okay, very soon here in the spring, or whenever you come across this, if it's not at the time of recording this, which is great because it's all timeless, but they're going to be coming through really soon. They wanted you to make the move that they've been stuck in their head, that realization, and they are going to be returning. So get ready. Okay, I'll leave it there. I hope it resonated. See you in the next one.